how you doing? It's a cold, freezing Tuesday. We're at work with my colleague, my Rasta friend. He calls himself the Rebel, Tony.
Rebel!
So we have Tony here with us, and we've just been sitting here while taking tea, and we've been talking much more about life in general and where we are at, the things we are facing now, all the pressure, all the stress, and how we actually find ourselves going through what really makes us go through, and it's not easy. So I decided to just ask my friend Tony to at least talk to us and tell us about his journey. I know Tony to be a very strong person. I have never seen a strong person like him, trust me. Yes, he is.
Oh, and a big heart though. It's just about the heart.
But it's about
it's about the heart.
Tony is kind-hearted. He's everything good that I know. It's just that people might not see him for who he is, but I know him from what he's been through and how strong he is. I actually gained some of my strength from him. So welcome, Tony.
Niko hapa.
So we just want to talk about in general. There was a moment back ago where he got into an accident. I don't know if you can tell us about it and how you went through it and how you overcame. Because I remember that time you were down. You were down to nothing.
God. Wacha niwaambie ni God. Kwa everything in life ni God. Kwa sababu one, yes, I came into an accident. Like it's normal for everyone to be in an accident, right?
Yeah.
But now you tell me how many people pull through from an accident? Some are made, yes. Do you know when one goes through such, you'd expect job ndio imeenda, bibi amepotea, wapi familia. It's normal and expected to that, and I know so many guys have gone through that. But now kitu moja, kasi time yako si time yako, haitaikuwa. So wewe uko hapo tu ati sijui umeumia, sijui mguu, sijui umefura kidole. Ni sawa.
Yeah.
But now me on my end, even leading to the accident, like I was telling you, so yeah. It's depression. At times unaweza kuambia saizi young people sai pressure yenye tuko nayo ni mob. Ni vile tu mtu ambia goa, ni vile kwambia tu nitoe kichwa nikupe. Ukae tu nayo siku moja utanirudishia.
I swear.
Utanirudishia. Bana ni vile pia siweza kumtu ana handle tu shit yake kwa sababu wewe mwenyewe ndo unajua what you going through and the shit that you're supposed to be working on. Kwa sababu now, for one, I have a disabled kid.
Yeah.
Two, I'm in another relationship with another woman. You would imagine now how it will be for her too. So pressurize yenye. You know, it's not 100% because yes, we have a kid with you, but now really, mimi nika baby mama yako kwingine. So you would imagine sasa huyo dem kidogo itakuwa ni all single day. Sikiza cheki ni aje, ulitudi nipenda wazi tu. You see easy, and then again nakuja find out pia mtu wako kwa hiyo.
Yeah.
How many people wanaweza jingiza kwa hiyo ngoro?
Very few.
Alafu angalia vile saizi Nairobi nakaa. Huku unakimbiza na mamba base huko na but unapata support ya mtu beyote anambia true love iko kama mjui. Wacha niambie.
True love iko.
Iko.
Yeah, iko.
Kuna mtu anaweza kushuhudu honestly kaka yenye nimepitia na madamu wala every single thing tu ndo bado pia naongelea support ya show. So pia positivity like you said.
Yeah.
Be among 5 millionaires
You'll be the 6th one.
Kwa pia kwenye watu wanakupenda.
Yeah. Where there is true love and genuine intentions.
Pia itakuwa ni itakam through. So imekuwa
because I remember seeing you that time at the hospital. We were coming to see you, and it really took a lot of time. You lost your teeth. Your chest was coming back. You couldn't walk. As in, there was issue after issue. And even after being rushed to the hospital, no one really took care of you. You had to wake up the next day and still find yourself. No one has attended on you. Like you had to go look for someone. Ask, can I call someone? And you called your father for you to be able like to get help and support. So how was that for you? Feeling like you're helpless, you don't know how to go about it, and
to be honest, amnesia ni one.
For real? Why? Because you can't remember.
Yeah, sasa zingine nakuambia. Juu wacha nikwambie. At times believe you me, do you know when hata ukiwa shule una forgetting the back past?
Yeah.
That's the best part of it all in life. Yeah. Amnesia kikini. Juu ukikumbuka, hiyo ndio itakubring down.
Okay.
Juu, one, you'll be emotional.
Yeah.
Unajua itafika pahali, that's hiyo ndio tena pia na shetani apendagi kuna starehe. Anajoga kukamiki na watoto wake wote. Umeona? Bila atakupull down. So, amnesia kikini afadhaliko. Hata afadhaliko Brahma nipigie kelele niambie wewe ni aje hujatuma report ni sawa na sawa next week lakini ndamgotea.
Yeah.
Juu when you have stress.
Yeah.
One, mental state is another thing. Mental health, watu wanafaa kujua good mental health. Si watu wengi wanaweza wako capable says even people right now do drug and alcohol abuse. Ilikuwa tu ni subject CRE. Sasa hii ni way of life.
By the way.
No.
Yeah.
Hiyo ilikuwa tu ni subject shule. Sasa hizi that's the way of life. How do you think that other person copes with life?
Yeah.
They think when you use a substance, it makes you feel like you belong. Even at all wale wanaenda mahali. Kwa nini mtu anakunywa peke yake?
Yeah. Alone.
Sina kwa gani. Pia watu utafutaga social. Hata wale watu wanaenda kutumiaga anything. Mtakuwa ina group.
Au utapata mwingine hapo.
Utapata mwingine hapo. Imekuwa ni social life yani.
Yeah.
Imekuwa just where you come. Na hivyo ndio unaweza feel una belong. At least unaona nyumsi ananielewa.
Unashare kitu.
Yeah. So you drink alcohol many chai. Tunakunywa na wewe. Unapata tutabondoka tu yani.
Yeah.
Yaani anza tu manze unajua una.
Yeah, and you share about life and how you feel.
So like me when I was in the hospital. Uona ile pain and agony nilikuwa napitia through. Ilikuwa ingine immense. Ilikuwa like would I really ever recover? Wale nirudi kwa life yangu nikumefika pale kwa prime kwa career yangu ningetaka shit happen tu kwa sababu yale watu wananiangalia nyuma bana unapata nayo kitu fani ni nikiozi hiyo miezi unapata unajua miezi 7.
Yeah, it is a long time.
7 months in the hospital. Unajua nilikuja realization gani yenye life inaweza endelea bila mimi na familia inaweza endelea bila mimi. Si lazima nikoge najikuta pia ni kama hao wako hana what do you call this destiny yako life yako. You want sasa kasi ingekuwa ni it's meaning like my sister my sons will never have a life of their own.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa nimejisad ndio nakwambia pia mental health people should not if
what can you say about mental health so that people can be aware? Because you say when you got into the accident you are feeling depressed, you were high, you just wanted to, you're not yourself at that time. So what do you want people to know about mental health?
Mental health is a serious issue first and foremost. That mental health is a serious issue first to everyone equal.
Nimwambia nakuja ndio tusiachie hapo before Elfas akuje pia akizusha. Okay, so we are talking about mental health.
Mental health ni state ya mind yako vile unaweza taka ikue. Juan ulipeleka kwa shule?
Yeah.
Si ndio? Ulifundishwa nini? 1 + 1 is equals to 2. Sasa mwenye alisema si 11 ni nani? Hiyo ndio umeinstill hiyo kwa mind yako. Haya. So niambie, hii pressures za life, traffic daily, unapata nini? Hata sasa hizi watu wanasikiza maina kageni ati na chachi ndio anakadha number 1 show kwa sababu ya nini? Wanaongea tu vitu vingine tu rubbish. Kwa sababu ya nini? Ikutoe tu ile state yenye huko tu upaka.
Azinaongelea vitu vingi.
Umeanza kuleta nomo.
Na you see. Now, stress is a big stress ni mbaya. Inaweza fanya tu respect to yourself pia. You need to kwanza. Actually, when you see mental health, do you know you see it when what do you call this? Mental incapable of understanding something.
Yeah.
Ni si ati wewe mtu insane, ni vile umejiwekea. Ukisema kani lazima unyolewe daily kila weekend, hiyo ni state mental state yako. Wewe lazima kinyozi umpatie 50 bob yake. Ni kitu already ushainstill. Aya ni fair. Daily on a daily basis you have to go through. Usemage mimi niaje kule gari lazima niingie na asubuhi. It's the repeatance of your life yani vile ungetaka ikumekie. If it makes sense to you well and good though. But now your mental state has to be true. and works for you. Because on one thing, if you don't, na ukosa kujielewa kidogo manage, utasumbua watu, ikuage ni wewe. Kwa hiyo wengine umeona.
So that time were you feeling like hata wewe ulikuwa umejiweka tu ni wewe?
Mimi nilikuwa nasumbua.
That's why you call yourself the rebel. Why do you call yourself the rebel?
I rebel against everything in life that is supposed to subject me to what I'm not.
Okay, so you feel like you're being subjected to things that you don't.
Like it's going to church, like I was born in a Christian family. Me si kuandikiwa mahali ati wewe tukikuleta kwa hiyo utakuwa sasa hapa uende kwa kwaya ufanye like when nakwambia kitu niko nafanywa na ni kitu singetaka. Whichever way atakani ya kuserve God itajileta tu ngani. Isikuwe ni kabla unaposiwa life ni lazima uende kwa sijui pilot, kwa doctor au nani kwa sababu walitaka. Yes. One is invest much on you. People can invest much on you. Let me not just caption it on only parents. Your family will invest on so much on you to be something that you really will never be.
Yeah.
It's opportunities. Wewe si utasema nilisoma kwa sababu nitaka. Kwa sababu umekosa kuwa what you really want to push through in your life. Remember one thing. As a rebellious person, they always say, kuna kitu moja nili understand kwa Bible inasema we all born from sin.
Yeah.
Me, I believe I'm born from sin. Me ni grace na love ya God will come. Kwa sababu in any case ningekuwa hapa kufanya timeline yangu ingekuja hadi. So hizi kuja ile kidogo nilimfundisha, hata kama nilimfundisha writing and to understand stuff. Kuna ile bado still subjectively me as a person ndakuwa. And that I'm stand out now. So ukiniambia ati sijui si rebel, mimi rebel up until your life.
But why do you feel like you need to rebel? Like now, whatever is happening in your life right now, why do you feel like you need to rebel?
Right now, actually, the only thing that I will rebel against right now is slavery. Slavery tumepelekwa saizi kwa hii life sahi. Cheki, mimi mpaka tinavaa shati kona kola. Mimi ningetaka nikae freestyle bana. Ati duniaje ndo nikaa nimekdo wapi? Do you see? So inani subject bado inanienda kwa economy yangu juu sasa with all what I be having bado najiongezea dent ya nini ya kufa. Ni upige lu, sijui nifanye nini, ndio kwa nini ndio kuja bado umekio gani.
But can I ask you, how is it that you cope with life? Because I understand, I know that you have a son who has a Duchenne Muscular disorder, and I came to realize, I came to learn about it from you. You are the one who taught me about the disorder, and you explained to me on how it goes. Can you take a moment and maybe explain for us to understand?
Oh, you said a moment, right?
Yeah. Take your time.
So, guys, I will enlighten you in these. What's the matter?
We are doing a video. We are recording a YouTube video.
So, guys, there is a condition called Duchenne Muscular dystrophy. It's a rare disease that mostly occurs on boy child too. So now it happens in a span of, I'll give you a span like of Duchenne, how it affects and how it makes one deteriorate with your whole organs and really. See,
I know it's hard. Just try. Help us understand.
When it comes down.
You can just do it again.
Nikwambia mlisha ni kwa sasa zingine. Ifanye mtu anakupiga nafasi.
But how do you cope? Because I see you being very strong. Like you say, it's God always. Because I have known you to always fear and know God in your life.
No man will ever give you that comfort. No man will ever give you that energy. No man will give you that confidence in understanding that mtu anaweza kwambia oh, it will be well, but they really don't know how well it's gonna be though, kwa sababu haikuji na manual. Hii stuff haikuji na manual kwa life. So nilo unaangalia every single day in the morning when you wake up, you just give it your best. Positivity ni best thing, kwa sababu nayo nikikosa nani atafanya. Actually, I believe I'm the one who's supposed to be there because no one else would even fit in my shoes.
Yeah.
So in the understanding that, move forward.
Because I remember you told me like the disease doesn't give the child even longer time to live.
No, they have a minimal lifespan. We have the oldest one that we had was 20 years old. So it has, like, this condition has a minimal duration of a teenage life.
Yeah.
Kijana tu atafika tu teenager tu yani. Beyond hiyo hawezi fika. Beyond hiyo age. Lakini God to know mimi pia naweza fika. Unajua pia lifespan ya mtu wezi induce useme ati lifespan yake kwaje.
Yeah.
So now, hii kitu inaanzaga mtoto akiwa mdogo, ya miaka 3, miaka 4, it depends na.
And mostly it's for boy child, not girls.
No, we have girls, but now it's kidogo.
Percentage is low.
Low.
Yeah.
So these are boys in the coming. Like right now in Kenya, in the whole of Kenya, we like 30 families that kids have the same condition, and believe you me, in that circle, as of now, we've lost like 6 kids. Like in this year, we've lost 6 kids. So you know, imagine, so out of the 30, 24 don't converted to relationship coming to next.
Yeah. Hi. Karibu, we are shooting a video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Say hi. Hi.
Alafu Peter amedunga denim leo.
Vipi?
Juu chini. Channel inapeleka video.
Peter,
Congratulations.
we're just talking about life here with Tony and mostly what he's been through, especially now with the son. Now we're on the topic of mostly the son. Before we talked about his accident. Now he's just explaining to us what Duchenne is in general, and before he goes specific on him.
This part of the journey we walked with him, I remember. We walked from here to Westlands looking for donations.
For foundation donation though.
Yes.
For real, I was cramped up. Do you know, like, the mental state. Sure. Mind ni kitu ingine big time. Jamaa tuko na job. Kidogo. Nini. Unashare, you know, it's good to have someone that you can share with and who understand you. Mimi nakwambia si watu wengi. Ila watu mtu anakujua mwambie aje. Situongee alafu tunaambia nani. Mwingine anakwambia usijali.
So you guys walk all the way to
from here to Westlands. Tutafute tu organization yenye nimeshinda tu online, natafuta tu ya foundation. Ya organization yenye nitalipia mtu ndo ende medication nje. Kwa sababu ilikuwa gana mind yangu inapiga India tu ngine za stuff. Alafu again, seemingly ilikuwa na every family that wamekuwa nayo condition wange have kwenda huko kwanza. Unaona? So una progress ya life yao, yani kwa yenyewe kweli mimi ndio siwezi do something much kwa mtu wangu, yani nijitume. Unajua nasema za jitume. But at least niseme mimi ama sacrifice. Ama I'm absentee father ama kitu.
tuna record kitu. Sasa.
Unaona? Like I told you, me have grown up in an absentee father team, like
He was never there.
crashed up family, you know. So ilifika ni pahali when you're praying even to God, unajua kenye umepitia as a childhood, ungetaka mzae kwa pale, yani ni ule mtu wingi kwa gani ule kijana anasumbua mzae kila time, lakini hayuko. So unapata mwenye na Stefini mkuru naye kidogo anashinda gani, mtu analiaga tu anaenda kuchapia tafuta mzae. Nini ukijana ni wetu analili. Ilifika ni pahali hiyo kitu ikatoka. Please, I'll tell you something about it. For an absentee father, that shit is hard.
For a man more.
For a guy. Kwa sababu unajua nani role model wako anaweza kuwa kasi ndako.
We are recording. Karibu please.
Mona. For a man.
Yeah. Hi guys, that was an interview with Tony. He calls himself the Rebel. I've worked with him for several years, and I asked him if he can agree to have an interview with us, because mostly he's someone who's really fought with mental health, depression, and he got into an accident when he was very high. He took like 7 odd months before he could get out of the hospital, with a lot of support from the loved ones in his life. He's someone who has a son who has Duchenne Muscular disorder. It's a disorder that doesn't give you much time to be around, and mostly the highest age that a kid has ever arrived to was 20. And yeah, so it's really big thing that he's struggling with, and God has been sufficient with his grace. He's given him peace for him to be able to push and be there for that young boy. And so far, I would tell you, a lot can be happening around in your life. So far, you've noticed how life is right now with a lot of pressure. Everyone is feeling like mental health is becoming one of the biggest issues going on right now. And I would just want to encourage you today, and I want you to feel like you can always talk to people, the people who are always willing and ready to listen to you. You can take a moment and talk to them. You can take a moment and reach out and call a counselor. You can take a moment and call a friend or family. Don't be quiet when things are not working out on your side. Push, push, push for you to find someone you can talk to. I would have loved to finish the conversation with Tony, but since I've been shooting the video in the kitchen in our office, that is why it's becoming an issue, because people keep coming in and out, and we also have to go to work. So I appreciate his time, and I will sure ask him to come back for more, because he's someone who has a lot of stories to give. He had daddy issues growing up, so there's a lot we can learn from him, and maybe there's something you can relate with when it comes to your life. And so far, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate your support and your love. And yeah, we are almost at 500. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified anytime I upload a video. And also remember to give it a thumbs up, like, so that other people can also get to see me. So thank you so much for your support so far. I really am overwhelmed by your love. Until next time, bye bye. Thank you for tuning in.